Borderline personality disorder. I would like to thank everyone that has been commenting and sharing and subscribing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And let's just keep it going. I mean, can't have a community without people to be in the community. And I want to thank everybody for being so positive. I really appreciate that. I mean, there's a lot of things you hear, especially, with YouTube commenters just being very vicious and mean and hateful. And so far we haven't had that kind of negativity in the comments. So I appreciate that, because that's not what we want. Debate is fine, but name calling, mudslinging, we want to try to avoid that. Only I can do that. Awkward. During the day I feel like I'm in a fog. I can't really connect with myself, that there's like something in between me and the cosmic essence that is I. Where at night I seem to have a clearer connection. My emotions are slightly heightened, which isn't always a good thing, but I'm trying to learn to accept them and deal with them and roll with them. To not try to run from them, to face them head on. Yesterday was a day of crazy ups and downs. Started off with depression. Depression lasted for a few hours, then it morphed into confusion, because I had no reason to be depressed. I was confused about why I was depressed. So I went ahead and did what they tell me to do. Like in DBT and whatnot, they tell you that if you're having emotions, that you must embrace them, because they're there for a reason. They tell you there's no bad emotion. Even anger, according to these people, isn't a bad emotion. It's just how you handle your anger that can be good or bad. Since I was feeling depressed, I decided to roll with it, but not to dwell on the depression, just to feel the emotion of depression. You're not supposed to connect with it, though. You're supposed to feel it, but not connect with it. DBT is always a contradiction. It's one thing, and the other point is always a contradiction to the one before. The whole practice of DBT is having the ability to have two conflicting points of view, both with 100% validity. I like the daytime. I hate the daytime. DBT tells me that I can accept both of those at the same time as being truth. What the... Yeah, it's very confusing. The way I do it is by first realizing what I am, right? First you've got to establish what you are. What am I? I am a conscious being observing this reality, right? Okay. So I'm consciousness observing this reality. Then I gotta figure out what the depression is. The depression is not reality. It's stemming from something else that's not really tangible right here. At this point in time, depression should not be in my reality, for the simple reasons of there's nothing to be depressed about, nothing's happened. Therefore, this depression must be manifesting from either fear of the future or something from the past that I'm connecting with, that I'm not letting go. So now I know what I am. I'm a conscious being observing reality. I've established what the depression is, which is a manifestation that shouldn't be in my reality, because it's either fear of the future, which is uncontrollable and unsound to have fear of the future, or something that's over with in the past, there's no reason to give life to because it's already done and I've already been held accountable for my actions of the past. So now that I know that, now I can observe it. So now I'm a conscious being observing a manifestation that shouldn't be in my reality. You all still with me? I have a hard time grasping all the concepts myself. It takes a lot of practice. So once I was doing that, my body just had its own reactions. I ended up crying for like 45 minutes. But I wasn't connected with the tears or the feelings or anything because I was just observing it. So now I'm a conscious being observing my body's reaction to a manifestation that should not be in my reality. When that was over, when my body's reaction was done, then the depression dissipated and then I was happy. Odd. I felt a connection with the world that I don't often feel. People didn't bother me. I actually felt like open to people. I wanted to actually interact with them. I felt that hope or whatever that people talk about, like how you're supposed to help your fellow man and care about people. I actually did for a little bit. It was just odd. The observing your emotions and having your emotions be a separate being. Any of you do that, or am I the only one that does that? And if you do, how long did it take you to be able to master that? Or are you still working on mastering it? I'm still working on. I barely do it. Most of the time I don't even remember to do it. I'm so associated with it that I don't even know that I need to take a step back and observe my emotions. I'm usually just, here we go on an emotional train, woo, and I'm just along for the ride. Let me know in the comments section below. Do you give bum to a change? Do you give bum to a change? Would you give change to a bum? That bum's just going to go and spend it on little candy hearts. Now you could go check out my Patreon page, make a donation of $3 or $10 or $20 a month. This would really help this channel out. Would give us some credibility that we're lacking right now. Also, for your donation, you get bonus videos, stuff that's not allowed on YouTube. Go check it out. The link is in the description below. You'll also find links to Facebook and Twitter if you want to stalk me on social media. Hit the like button if you want. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. We've got some goals we're going for, and you can help us reach those goals. Our first one is 100 subscribers. Then we'll be going for 500, then 1,000, then the world. Yes, we're taking over the world, one subscriber at a time. So, jump on board before you're left behind. You don't want to be that last person to subscribe. You really don't. Until next time, keep on keeping on.
Another thing that really pisses me off is that we can't just have one fucking screw that'd be standard. No. Well, we do have one that's standard, but no, everything's gotta be different. You gotta have your Phillips, you gotta have your standard, you gotta have your metrics, you gotta have your Rubik's. It's fucking stupid. Every damn thing is a different fucking screw. Or drill bit. So I spend all day looking for drill bits because things can't just have one fucking screw. Very frustrating.